Child labor refers to the employment of children in work that deprives them of their potential, their education, and their dignity. It is considered very harmful and detrimental to the health and physical development of the children.
Usually, when we talk about child labor, our minds are focused on children on the streets, but child labor can be found in many areas of our community.
Type of work considered as child labor include agricultural work, which entails planting and harvesting, exposing the children to pesticides. In conclusion, child labor is a serious issue affecting millions of children globally, depriving them of their rights, education, and healthy development.
Children involved in child labor are exposed to effects such as physical, educational, psychological, social, and economic impact. I'll start by saying the educational impact. Children involved in child labor are prevented from schooling. This also prevents them from acquiring skills for better paying jobs, and also it could affect the workforce in the society or country, which could lead to economic development. Basically, children involved in child labor are exposed to abuse and exploitation. Children are sometimes made to work longer hours than the adults, and also are paid extremely little wages than the adults. Additionally, their employers also abuse them physically by beating them as a form of discipline, which can cause injuries to their bodies.
Psychological and emotional well-being of children undergoing child labor are highly affected. Child labor negatively affects the thoughts, feeling, and behavior of children. Victims of child labor feel worthless and low self-esteem about themselves. They show aggressive behavior because they feel others are better than them and there is no need for them to give themselves to them.
In alignment to economic impact, there is perpetuation of poverty and loss of potentials, in a sense that children who work instead of attending schools are mostly destined to remain in their low-paying, unskilled jobs as adults, perpetuating the cycle of poverty for themselves and their families. Linking to society, societies that allow child labor misses out the full potential of their youth population, thereby limiting their overall economic development.
Family facing poverty often rely on their kids for additional income.
Stop child labor!
At Jamestown, we interacted with a boy of about age 12 who was engaged in fishing. He said his father is a fisherman and owns many fishing nets he was mending. Also, he does not go to school because he's able to make about 1,000 Ghana cedis a month just from fishing, which he thinks is more lucrative than getting a job after schooling. And he has heard that in school, teachers kill students for any small mistake, and he wouldn't want that to happen to him. However, if he gets enough financial support, he would be more than happy to have an education. At Medina Market, we interacted with young head porters known as Kayo from Tamale who moved to Accra to support their families. One shared her story of dropping out of school because she couldn't afford a 50 cedis uniform. She now earns just 50 cedis weekly, making it difficult to survive. Finding a safe place to sleep is also a challenge, often leaving her to sleep on the streets. Despite these hardships, she dreams of becoming a nurse and hopes for sponsorship to go to school and achieve her aspirations. Also, at Medina Market, we met a boy who was engaged in selling shoes for children. Through our interaction with him, we found out that he is schooling and currently in JHS1, but due to the family's financial constraints, paying for school fees is a big problem, so he has taken it upon himself to engage in selling of shoes on the streets of Medina to make some income to pay for his fees. There are many children like him all around Ghana who are engaged in various activities that constitute child labor, and the support of the public will be very vital in helping to eradicate this pressing social problem.